Today I'm going to be showing you a couple different ways you can make hard-boiled eggs in the Instant Pot. Hi, I'm Karen Peterson and I own the blog 365 Days of Slow and Pressure Cooking. Here on YouTube, I share Instant Pot stuff with you every week. Last week, I did a little rice experiment, and this week I'm gonna be doing a little egg experiment. There are so many different ways that you can make hard-boiled eggs in the Instant Pot that I've read or seen other people use. So today I'm gonna be showing you just a couple different ways that you can make hard-boiled eggs in the Instant Pot, and then I'll be cutting them in half, and you can see what they look like, and you can choose the way that you prefer to make them. So let's get going with our experiment here. The first thing that I want to mention is that I live at about 4,500 feet above sea level, and that will probably affect the cooking time a little bit. So if you're at sea level, whatever results I get today, your eggs might be a little bit more cooked than what I show you. So you may want to adjust your cooking time depending where you're at in the world. I'm going to be using large eggs. If you use extra large eggs or medium eggs instead, that might affect the cooking time as well. Another thing that might affect the cooking time is the temperature of the water that you put into your Instant Pot. I just got it straight out of the tap and it was like not hot, it wasn't cold, it was just kind of in between, and I put it straight into the pot. If you're using boiling water, that's gonna affect the cooking time. If you're using ice cold water, that would affect the cooking time also. And another thing that may affect cooking time just a little bit is the amount of eggs that you have in there. Let's say you fill the pot full to the brim, which I don't really recommend filling it to the brim, but with eggs, that might take your pot longer to reach pressure than if you're just putting one single egg in there. Today, I'm gonna be putting about 6 eggs in each pot. All right, let's get started. So, I'm gonna add the eggs into the pot. I have the trivet that came with my pot in the bottom with 1 cup of water. 6 eggs on top of that trivet. It doesn't matter if they're touching or not touching. Just add them into there. All right, so we have our eggs in our pot. Place the lid on the pot, make sure the valve's set to sealing. And for this one, I'm gonna use the manual button, and it's on high pressure. I'm gonna adjust the time to only 2 minutes. This one, I'm gonna set the manual button and I'm gonna set it to 5 minutes. All right, this one has reached 5 minutes. This is gonna be our 5-5-5 experiment. So release the pressure. Use some tongs to move the eggs into a bowl full of ice and water. And this one was the 2-minute and then the 10-minute NPR. So it's reached 10 minutes, so we can just move the valve to venting. There's not any pressure left, so we can just take the lid off and then take those eggs and put them in the ice bath too. All right, so both of the eggs cooled in the ice bath for about 5 minutes, just until they're cold to the touch. And now we have the moment of truth. So 5-5-5 method right here. Let's go ahead and cut into it. Looks pretty perfect to me. All right, let's go for this one. See if there's a difference. Well, they look pretty much exactly the same. I'm gonna eat them and then I'll let you know if there's a difference in taste. I tasted each of them and they're so similar, but I think there's a slight difference with the 5-5-5 method. They're just a little bit not as creamy. These ones were more of a creamy consistency, and this was more, not grainy, because it was pretty creamy, but it wasn't as creamy as these ones. I'm gonna keep doing my eggs with the 2-minute, 10-minute NPR. 5-5-5 is a great method, and it is easier to remember because it's 5 minutes cooking time, 5 minutes NPR, 5 minutes ice, and it's just an easy way to remember it. So you choose what you wanna do, but basically these ones are 6s, turned out the same.